Welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna talk about best practices to avoid common pitfalls when using Java streams. So we are on a third video that is discussing limiting infinite streams and method use case. So for this we will be creating an infinite stream. Infinite stream. Stream.iterate. So stream of iterate actually takes one initial value and it takes a function of what we want the next generated values to be. Okay, then we can simply do infinite stream dot for each but I am not going to run this because if you can understand the code you will see that it will create an infinite loop because unbounded number of sequences will be generated and it will crash my application. And that is the whole point of this video discussing pitfalls, that you have to be very careful when you are dealing with infinite streams. You have to provide limit. A limit is important or else it will crash the application, or various issues can come up, and definitely crashing the application is the foremost one. So we have to use limit. You can go and try on your own and have your application crashed. I mean your local, when you are studying about it, you can crash that and see for yourself that it does crash the application. But for now we will be getting our values. Okay, now the second thing that we need to understand is we have to use primitives. So we will be using the same code, but we will be using primitives because that is considered one of the best practices, as there is less memory overhead when we are using primitives and we get better performance. So in order to use primitives, instead of this we will call it instream, and we'll copy this, and this will also be instream. Let's call it instream, and we need to copy this instream one here. Yes, and we have commented the output for this, so we will just be seeing the output for this particular snippet, and we see 1 to 10. Okay, great. Now the next thing is we have to understand incorrect usage. So if suppose we have to generate random numbers, okay, and if we go and do this, so we will be using math.random, and here we will be using okay, and let me copy and use this random nums. Okay, let me comment this. Okay, now we will be seeing the output for this. So the output will be coming, but what is happening here is it is taking the input from the previously given function, and in case of random it is not required. So that is why this comes under incorrect usage, because iterate is supposed to be used if we have a definite pattern, if we have a definite function and we want the next set of generated values to be generated based on a particular pattern or a function. So this is one incorrect usage. Instead of this, what you have to do is is, let me write correct usage and random nums gen stream dot, instead of iterate we'll go for generate, and it takes a supplier, so we just have to give math and random. That is all. So I'll comment this out and use this, and we will see our output of randomly generated numbers. Okay, so whenever we are going for something random, we have to use generate, and whenever we are using some known patterns or a functions, we have to go for iterate. Okay, so these are some of the common things that you have to keep in mind when you are dealing with infinite streams, as it is very powerful and also risky at the same time. So that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching this. Let's catch up in the next video.